So I'll let you start reading uh, with the
Said
title.
entrepreneur. What's that P word say right there?
Philanthropist.
Entrepreneur, philanthropist, and activist Madam C.J. Walker rose from poverty in the South to become one of the wealthiest African American women of her time. She used her position to
Advocate.
for the activate for the advancement of Black Americans and for an ending of lynching.
And for an end to lynching. So she wasn't just wealthy and she didn't just hold on to her money, right? She did try to help people. So Clarence, one word that I do notice, actually a couple, philanthropist. What is a philanthropist? I'm gonna try
Who
to
else
write
other
this
women
down.
and stuff?
What is a philanthropist? What's a philanthropist?
Oh, philanthropist. Really never heard that word before. Philanthropist.
Okay, do you have your dictionary or dictionary.com? Because I have a dictionary right here.
Oh man, I don't got one around me. Oh man.
Okay, let's see here. I'm just using, Clarence, I'm using the Webster's New Explorer dictionary, but the student dictionary, the yellow one, should be fine too. I'll just look that up here. Philanthropist. You know, I don't know about you, Clarence, but I had never heard of Madam C.J. Walker when I was in school. Did you?
Not like that, I haven't.
No, I don't think we really talked about her.
Oh man, not like that.
No. For philanthropist, let's see. Now I found philanthropy, which is the root word, and here's philanthropist. Okay. So charitable act is philanthropy. So anybody who gives charity is a philanthropist, but we're thinking especially of those who do it on a regular basis. And oftentimes these are people who do have a lot of money, right? They are very successful and they're sharing probably thousands upon thousands of dollars, if not more, to different people and organizations. So that's what a philanthropist is. It's a person who gives charity. So we know that she was a business owner, right? Philanthropist and an activist. What's an activist? And you don't even have to look that up. What's an activist?
Like working through slavery and stuff.
Okay, it can be somebody who worked to fight against slavery. That can be an activist. But what is an activist? What are they doing?
Like working for other people.
Working for other people, usually trying to help other people gain rights, right? It usually has to do with some type of right. But let me look it up and see what the Webster's dictionary says. Now, did you get one of the yellow ones, Clarence? I left you
No man.
one. Oh, okay. I left one for you.
Oh, I just got my packet.
Okay. I'll leave out.
Brain.
Okay. I'll leave out a couple more. So I'm looking for activists. So you're not just taking my word for it. Let's see. Activist. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So I see activism, but we know that activist really is is a noun. So activism is the practice of vigorous action for political ends, right? So
Yes,
usually
man.
it does have to do with helping people gain rights, some type of activism. It could be someone, like you said, helping to stop slavery during the 1800s. It could be somebody helping women to gain the right to vote, right? We can think really 1800s through early 1900s. So she did a lot, right? Now, if you look at that first paragraph, can you read it one more time and tell me, do you think this is a good main point? Is this really the central idea or main point, or should we keep looking?
Oh, it's an entrepreneur. And people are philanthropists
Mm-hmm.
and activist. Madam C.J. Walker rose from poverty in the South to become one of the wealthiest African American women of her time. She used her position to activate the advancement of Black American and for ending of lynching.
Okay,
Like,
so she used her position to advocate, right, for the advancement of Black Americans and for an end to lynching. So we haven't read the rest of this yet, but in your opinion, does that sound like a good, really main point or central point?
it's now to me, dude.
Okay, so far so good, right? It really sounds like this might be something that it could sum up the whole author's point, the author's whole point. Um, so an advocate, what's an advocate?
Um, advocate.
What's an advocate? Excuse my phone here. I'm trying to leave my alarm on, but I'm getting calls. What's an
It's
advocate? So we know that
working,
she. Oh, I'm sorry.
working
Go
with
ahead, please.
slavery.
What's that?
Like she was working through slavery and stuff.
Not slavery, right? So even though she was born into slavery, we know that. Her life, though, much of her life, really, we can say she was a free woman, but she did have a lot of struggles, didn't she? An
No.
advocate, though, what's an advocate just in general? What is that?
Ooh. Like she doing stuff like she help people out, taught people stuff like Black African American stuff.
It does have to do with helping people. Yes, it does. Again, right? To advocate really is to speak up for. So, so in our little snippet of the video, right, the actress Octavia said, this lady was not somebody who allowed people to tell her what to think. She not only spoke up for herself, but she spoke up for other people. And especially we can think of African Americans, but African American women, right? Especially when we think of ideas of beauty. So she was an advocate for different groups of people. So she spoke
Okay.
up for. Another way we can think of an advocate is a lawyer, right? If you have a good lawyer, he or she is supposed to speak up for you. They're supposed to do whatever they can, right, to help you and to be your voice. Um, so on to that next paragraph, I'll read that one. Born Sarah Breedlove on December 23rd, 1867, on a plantation in Delta, Louisiana, one of six children of Owen and Minerva Anderson Breedlove, former slaves turned sharecroppers after the Civil War. I didn't read that right. Let me start over. Born Sarah Breedlove on December 23rd, 1867, on a plantation in Delta, Louisiana, one of six children of Owen and Minerva Anderson Breedlove, former slaves turned sharecroppers after the Civil War. So she wasn't born in slavery, but her parents were former slaves. She
Yeah.
grew up during the time after the Civil War, really during sharecropping.